Okay guys, I just wanted to make a short video on the Powerstroke Fuel floats. I know the whole float assembly inside the tank is really expensive, and I for a while believed that mine was screwed up, the sending unit, and I was about to order one, and I read online that these fuel floats right here like to crack, and this is the fuel flow out of my truck. I don't know how well you guys will be able to see this, but every black mark on there is where there's a crack. And there's 3 cracks, this one being the biggest. It's close to a 1/2 inch. The float is full of fuel. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's full of fuel. And that's what my gauge looked like, right there. All the way past the E. And now everything I read said that if it's that far down, it's usually a short circuit. So, trying to solve the problem, figure out where it was, dropped the tank, pulled the sending unit out. Everything looked fine. Didn't even think it was a fuel float. This is the first go. Took the fuel float assembly out of the tank, plugged it back into my truck, and turned the key and had somebody move the float up and down. And my gauge followed it up and down. So I thought maybe it had gotten stuck. So I put everything back together and was pretty excited, thinking I might have a fuel gauge here. Go down, fill up the truck, and the gauge stayed at E. So that's when I did more research. Found somebody saying that these floats like to crack. Ordered a float, which I'll post some pictures of. It's basically like this, but it has a plastic, I think it's a foam insert instead of being a hollow brass tube that can crack and fill up with fuel. So in theory it should float forever. But I just wanted to let you guys know that it could be your fuel float if your gauge is doing this. It does not necessarily mean you have a short circuit or a bad sending unit. And I'd rather spend the $10 to $15 to get a new float than a couple $100 to get a bunch of pipes and fix it that way. So I hope this will save somebody some money and save some trouble. Thank you for watching. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. I will have more videos of stuff I'm doing with my Powerstroke here shortly. Alright, thanks guys.